All right, do you want to introduce yourself, Brooke, for the audience?
Sure. My name is Brooke Miller. I have currently have two Dobermans. They are my number 3 and 4 Dobermans, so have had 4 Dobermans. And I started conformation about 10 years ago and have just been loving doing all the things with my dogs.
That's awesome. And those are some pretty special rosettes behind you. Do you want to kind of let folks know about the amazing year that you had in 2024?
Yeah, so last year at the National was a really great year for myself and my dog Jovi. She's now grand champion. Kelvy's waiting for a girl like you. And we at the regional, so that's the weekend before the national, she was best of breed owner handled. And then she squeaked into the top 20 last year at number 19. So she was in the DPCA owner handled top 20 at number 19 last year. And then she also won the owner handled sweepstakes at the national. So we really enjoyed ourselves. It was a lot of fun.
Those are amazing accomplishments, and it couldn't have happened for a better team.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So you won owner handled sweeps at the national last year, and that's the big event that we're kind of focused on in this video. Can you tell us what that moment meant to you, and what was the experience like?
It was amazing. It felt like all of our hard work was finally paying off. This owner handle journey is a long and hard one. So to come out on top in that sweepstakes in such a very large entry was just unbelievable. The experience was exhausting. As you know, you were there.
Mhm.
It was forever. Um, we had such a large entry. Our judge was fabulous. She was giving everybody the time they deserved. And while I might have been physically and mentally exhausted, Jovi is always ready for more. So every time we stepped in the ring, that kind of goes away, and she just says, "We're doing this." And so we do it.
Love that. I love that. What first got you into showing dogs, and what inspired you to take the owner handled route?
I had a little bit of agility experience with my first Doberman, who was just, from a backyard breeder. We didn't really know what we were doing. Had dabbled in agility with her, so knew some people who ran agility and also showed their dogs. So after we lost her, we knew we have to go about this the right way this time. So we got our first well-bred Doberman from Colleen Nicholson, and he was just going to be a pet. We were going to run agility with him and, do all the fun things, maybe some rally and whatever he liked. And I think I was intrigued by the show world because she showed her own dogs and I really didn't know much about that. So I was like, well, what do you think if we showed him? And she took a chance on some newbies, and probably at 5 months after bringing him home, I stepped into the ring for the first time and never looked back. I had no idea that's where that was going to lead, but it was great. And I have dogs because I love doing things with my dogs, so it was only natural that I own or handle them because I wanna do those things. I wanna build that bond, I wanna build that relationship.
For those unfamiliar with it, how would you describe the owner handled sweepstakes and what makes it special at the national?
It's fun. It's almost like its own little mini national inside the national because there are so many people, and I think it's special because it's a chance for you to show with owners and dogs that you don't usually get to on a daily basis. Yeah, I think most owner handlers, have a certain radius that they travel for
Mhm.
shows, so you tend to see the same people, and to get to see these people that you kind of see from afar or on social media and to be able to be in the ring with them is really great. And you also get, a broader audience. You get a big audience at the national and owners and breeders and handlers, from all over that we don't get to see when we just go to the shows on the weekend. So I think that makes it special. And it's great that the DPCA offers that for us.
What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about entering the owner-handled sweeps?
I would say go for it. Just do it. I know when I started out, like I would get so nervous and you get jittery and you get those butterflies in your stomach, but it's so fun and it's a chance to do something with your dog. So why pass that up? You don't know what's going to happen, but you're going to have fun most likely, So get out there, do it, see what it's like. If you don't do it, you won't know.
What do you think makes the Doberman community, and especially the owner-handled community, so special?
As we all know, Dobermans are very special dogs. They're a special breed, and I have found that the people that come along with them are very special people. And I've been fortunate to, build this Doberman community and this family that is so supportive and always there for you and always willing to lend a hand. And the owner handlers in the breed are kind and generous and supportive, and we're always lifting each other up and cheering for each other. And it's I don't know what it's like in other breeds, but I feel like in our breed, we do all come together because we love these dogs so much, and that's special.
Mhm. Looking ahead to this year's national, what are you the most excited about, either in the ring or outside of it?
I'm excited for everything. I mean, the national, it's like the best time ever. I think, I feel like we're like kids in a candy store. And Jovi finished number 7 this year in the DPCA owner handled series. So I'm looking forward to taking our little victory lap on Monday night at Top 20 night. And I'll also show her in the breed. So that's exciting. And she's receiving her ROM award. So lots of fun things going on. And of course, seeing friends and dogs that we don't get to see again on that daily basis. And, just enjoy our time with them.
What's something that you would like to just tell the Doberman community, whether that's about your dog and her special capabilities, or about conformation in general? What are your thoughts on just something you'd like to share with the watchers?
Um, since this is, lending toward owner handlers, I feel like some people that I've met along the way, owner handlers will get very frustrated. And, as they're starting out and they're not doing well, and I would tell them that you have to have patience. It takes a long time and it takes a lot of hard work. You need a good dog. The most important thing for me was having a good mentor, several good mentors. I was so lucky to have people that could show me the way. So don't give up. Keep going, keep pushing. If you're willing to do that, you can do great things.
All right. And finally, what would you say to someone sitting on the sidelines, wondering if they have what it takes to step in the ring?
Again, you need to have that time. You need to have the patience. You need the good dog. You need the mentor. If you have those things, then yes, you have what it takes to step in the ring. But it's going to take that dedication, that perseverance, because we are in a very handler heavy breed. We have the top handlers handling these Dobermans. And if you want to be competitive, then it's gonna take that time and take that work, and it can be done.
Mhm.
So if you can do that, then go for it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Brooke. We can't thank you enough for taking time out of your day to talk about OH sweeps and your experience as an owner handler. If you happen to see Brooke at the National, go up, talk to her. She's super kind, super welcoming, and she's always happy to answer questions.
Thanks so much, Katie. Looking forward to seeing everybody.
You as well. Thank you so much.